everyone. My name is Dr. Godwin Alkidoy. I'm a medical officer at United Heart Hospital in Victoria Island. Today I'm going to be talking about a very interesting topic which affects everybody, including myself. I'm going to talk about some health tips that will be very useful to you. And they are basic lifestyle health tips that we have to assess and indulge in to further increase our healthy living, to increase our average lifespan, and when we continue with this, we'll be better in our health. One of the things I'm going to talk about is diet. People say it's says that it's better to pay your dietitian than to pay for food than pay the doctor, there's truth in that. Eating good food has a lot of role to play in your health. So one of the things about food is that you need to be careful about the food you eat. Some foods can prolong your health, while some can damage your health. For example, food that we encourage as doctors for people to engage in are foods that are more of vegetables, food that tends to increase your metabolism. Food like the food that are high in fibers, food that helps to increase your body energy as well. More protein instead of eating a lot of food high in fats and carbohydrates that tend to increase your chances of coming down with cardiovascular diseases. You should eat more food that will help your cardiovascular system to be better. An example of such food is vegetables, high fiber diet, and a lot of water. Taking a lot of water helps your body system. And also, there are also other lifestyle you should not involve in. Things like sedentary, being in one place, not be active, because activity, exercise helps to prepare your body to be strong, helps to prepare your immune system, makes your body to be alive. So when you are sedentary, you tend to allow a lot of things to go wrong with your body. So we advise as healthcare professionals that we should do exercise as we can tolerate. It may involve just walking around, may involve a little bit of for those that can jog a little bit. Just make sure that you are not always sitting down. Exercise is very important. Then another thing that is very important is that you not involve in things that will also increase your the chance of coming down with cardiovascular disease. Things like smoking, alcohol intake. Those things tend to decrease your lifespan. They tend to increase your chances of coming down with cardiovascular disease. So we don't encourage people to take alcohol excessively. If you take alcohol, you should take it with moderation. Then another thing about another health tip I'm going to tell you is regular health check. Sometimes when you don't go to the hospital, you don't get to see your doctor. You don't get to know what might be wrong. So going to see your doctor helps you to know what might be wrong and to be addressed. So regular health check is very important. Help us to detect those diseases that are not apparent at the moment, but in the long run we show up. So when you go for health check up, it will help us to detect that. So I advise everyone to always do a regular health check up. Then that will help a lot. Another aspect that you should also take note is you have don't engage in what we call self-medication. It's not the best at all. A lot of people do that. A lot of people get to buy medications for themselves, either from a relative viewpoint or from their own viewpoint. They feel that drug works for them, or it works for one person doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So it's better you meet the right person whose area is taking care of your hair. Just like a mechanic knows better about a car, a tailor knows better about how to get a good clothes and new clothes. Same thing, a doctor, health professional will know a lot better about you than you know yourself. So it's not advisable at all. So it's very good if you take these little tips I've told you about. I can assure you your health will be very optimal. Alright? Just to summarize, make sure you eat good food, good diet that will help to improve your immune system, that will help to improve your health. Make sure you also take a lot of water. It helps to boost up your cardiovascular system. It helps. Water is good for our body system because, in fact, our body is made up of water. Then also make sure you are not sedentary. Engage in exercise. Then move around. If you can't do some exercise, you will just be walking. So exercise helps a lot. Then another that I mentioned is that you should not engage in some activities that bring down or increase your chances of having cardiovascular. So smoking, taking alcohol excessively, and that will make you have a lower chance of surviving any health issue. Then lastly is that you should not indulge in self-medication. And if you are sick or you are not finding any complaint, just visit. And doctor will be the best to require any solution. Thank you very much for giving me your time, your ear, for listening, and hope you are blessed. Thank you very much.